again this morning. If you'll go and find your way with me there. My older two boys, Blaze and Pierce, they were at East Elementary last year. They had their play day a few weeks ago, and the play day is like the event day where people gather together, and they have like a tug-of-war event as well as some other games on the outside. Many of you were a part of that play day or were a part of the different play day at a different school. But I was going to go with them that morning and a little bit later, and I got ready, walked out, and I saw Pierce, and I said, Pierce is my 10-year-old. I said, I'm really excited to be a part of your play day today. It's going to be a wonderful time. And he looked at me and he said, Dad, you got to change your shirt. And I said, what do you mean? I got to change my shirt. He said, that's a dad shirt. He said, you got to change your shirt. He said, that's a dad shirt, and you can't wear a dad shirt to my play day because that's going to be embarrassing. And he said, if you want to embarrass me, you can wear that shirt, but you got to change your shirt. And so he walked in and he said, wear this shirt instead of this shirt. He said, that's like a dad shirt. This is like a dad cool shirt. He said, you want to wear the dad cool shirt. You don't want to wear the dad shirt. This morning you may feel like you have a dad shirt on this morning, and others of you may have a dad cool shirt on this morning. We don't need to get into that or raise any hands for anything like that. I see some of you pulling on your shirts and looking down right now, but he said you gotta change your shirt. And he said, Dad, he said, you can wear the dad shirt if you want. I mean, if you really want to, you can wear the dad shirt. I just want you to know, it's not going to be the cool shirt to wear, but you've told us to always talk to people that we don't think are cool, so if you wear that shirt, I'm still going to talk to you if you come to play day. Well, that's kind of interesting. Dad shirt, dad cool shirt. The idea is, and he said, what kind of dad do you want to be? What kind of dad do you want to be? Do you want to be the cool dad, or do you want to be the dad? Do you want to be the dad that people like, or it's like the dad that people don't like? And it describes what kind of dad that you are. And this morning we're going to talk about being a father like our God, being a dad like our God. And Exodus chapter 3 we have looked at Moses, the burning bush. He encounters God in this passage, and you get a picture of what God is like to some degree. What God is like in his being. Exodus 3 records how how Moses again encountered God in the burning bush. Moses met him, but this isn't just a new God. This is the God of Moses' forefather. The God who would ultimately be revealed as God the Father. Verse 1, let's read this again. Now Moses was keeping the flock. His father-in-law Jethro, priest of Midian, he led his flock to the west side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. The angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. He looked and behold, the bush was burning, yet it was not consumed. Moses said, I will turn to see this great sight, why the bush does not burn. When the Lord saw, he had turned aside to see. God called to him out of the bush, Moses, Moses, he said, here am I. Then he said, do not come near, take your sandals off your feet, for the place which you are standing is holy ground. And he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt, have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their suffering, and I have come to them to deliver them out of the hands of the Egyptians. So this is the God of the fathers, the God of his forefathers as well. So again, we're going to talk about being a father like God. There are two ideas this morning that I want to talk to you about what it means to be a father like God from Exodus chapter 3. First of all, a father like God is legacy building. You notice in verse 5 it says, then he said, do not come near, take off your sandals from your feet, for the place which you are standing is holy ground. And he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. Again, Moses did not meet some random God in the burning bush. Not a foreign God who decided to appear to Moses. But again, this is the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. This is a legacy-building God. This is the God who came to Abraham in the book of Genesis and told Abraham, who was probably a moon worshiper at that time. And he appeared to Abraham and said, Abraham, I'm going to make your name great. I'm going to build your legacy. I'm going to make your descendants as the sand of the seashore and as the stars of the sky. And God gave Abraham that promise, and he sent him out to a land that he didn't know where he was going. But at that point, God was building a legacy through Abraham. This is the God of Jacob as well, the God who wrestled with Jacob and subdued Jacob and submitted Jacob to his will. This is the God of Joseph who came before Moses, the God who Joseph depended on when his brothers threw him in the pit, and yet God worked it out so Joseph came to the land of Egypt, and he grew and he prospered, and God was with Joseph. And through Abraham, through Isaac, and through Jacob, God was fulfilling these promises that are ultimately being given now to Moses. And this is the God of the Hebrew children, the God of Israel, the God of your forefathers. And we know that our God is a legacy-building God. Well, how do we know that? We know that because that God gave a promise all the way back to Adam. And he gave a promise that through Adam's offspring, that there would be a Savior that would come into the world. And that promise continues to sort of funnel down through Adam and then through the forefathers that we mentioned. And Moses here is told that it's continuing through him as well. And it works through the Israelites, through the Hebrew children, all the way for thousands of years. God is building a legacy. For thousands of years, God is giving promises. For thousands of years, God is giving hope. Until finally, all those promises, all that hope, all of that legacy, everything that God has said becomes a person. And that person is Jesus Christ, who is the promise of God, who is the purpose of God, who is the hope of God, all in the flesh, all in the being of who God is. And so those promises are fulfilled in Jesus. And God is building a legacy through this. And there's a pause here. You know, when we think about the type of father that we're going to be, we want to be legacy-building fathers. What are we passing down to the next generation? There was a Swiss study that looked at the idea of religion and how religion is transmitted, how religion is passed down. And this study said that if both the father and mother attend church regularly, 33% of children will become regular churchgoers. That's still a low percentage if you think about it. 41% will attend irregularly. If only the father attends regularly and the father attends sporadically, or mother, excuse me, and the father attends sporadically, only 3% of children will become regular churchgoers. Doesn't that really decline if the father doesn't attend and yet the mother attends? Only 3%. On the other hand, if a father attends church regularly but the mother irregularly, 38% of children will become regular attenders. And if the father attends church regularly but the mother doesn't attend, the percentage rises even higher to 44% of children who become regular attendees of a church. When neither parents practice their faith, to nobody's surprise, only 4% will occasionally attend church. In other words, without a parent regularly participating in the church, 80% of children will drift away from the faith completely. And if you notice those statistics, what you notice is that when a father is absent or a father is not attending church frequently or doesn't set that up as some sort of pattern of their lifestyle, it is much less likely that the faith is going to be passed to the next generation, or the next generation will even care about the idea of religion or care about the idea of Christianity or care about the idea of faith. Now, there is hope in this. Maybe there's hope even to single mothers or single fathers as well. And the idea of the hope is that regardless of the studies, we know that throughout church history, there have been mothers who have prayed for their children when their fathers were completely absent, like St. Augustine. He was not a believer, and yet his mother constantly prayed for him, and he came to know the Lord eventually. And there have been fathers in the same regard who have prayed for their children. But the idea is, regardless of your situation, if you want to set a pattern, if you want to set a legacy for your children, if you want your children to grow up in an atmosphere maybe where they come into more contact with ideas or the philosophy or even the hope of Christianity, then it depends partially on you. It depends partially on your attendance and how you invest in your local community and how you invest in this church community as a body of believers as well. Psalm 145 verse 4 says, "One generation shall commend your works to another and shall declare your mighty acts." One generation I shall declare it to the next. Moses was declaring it to his generation. Before Moses, those who have gone before him were declaring it. Now, Moses' mother wound up, remember the circumstances where she took care of Moses, even though Moses was technically the daughter of the daughter of Pharaoh's child, but Moses still grew up, hearing probably the stories of the faith, the stories that had been says, Timothy, this isn't a faith that you've just come to know. This isn't a faith that came out of nowhere, but this is the faith of your mother, and this is the faith of your grandmother as well. And this is saying to Moses, this is the faith of your forefathers, the faith of Abraham, the faith of Isaac, and the faith of Jacob as well. One generation shall declare to the next generation. So what are you declaring to your generation? What are you going to declare to the next generation? Are you going to declare that you believe in the Lord God? That God is someone that you walk with and that you experience in life? Are you going to declare that God is the one who's working to change your heart? I want my children and my children's children and my children's children's children to come to know Christ as Savior. That should be the hope and the goal of all of us who have children. That our children come to know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. That our children, without a shadow of a doubt, they know that their destiny is sealed. They know that they are going to one day be in the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ. Sometimes we get hyped up when we talk about family reunions and keeping our families together and keeping our families close. Well, 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 18 says that we will be reunited with all those who have gone before us. And so the idea of keeping family close or keeping children close or knowing your children is the idea of knowing your children throughout all of eternity. And it says we'll be together in Christ and we'll know one another throughout all eternity as well. We'll declare from one generation to the next generation as well. It's kind of interesting how we think about generations and the idea of legacy. I mean, this is typical. We think younger generations are lazier than we were, right? We did more than they did. I saw a quote once. I tried to look it up and I couldn't find it, but I think it said something like, we complain constantly about the generation after us as though we had nothing to do with it. You know, it's like somebody set those patterns. Somebody set up that atmosphere as well. In fact, I saw a Time magazine about millennials. It was written by Joel Stein. It said the millennials are, I think I pictured this, the me generation. Well, the reason they're the me generation is because the generations have just gone down. Before that, the baby boomers, I think, were the me generation. And so we just add some me's to the situation, and we realize that to some degree, we're all self-centered. In fact, I think I have another magazine cover this is from 1976, the me decade. In New York. We're like, well, the generation now, they're so self-focused. 1976. What are the older people saying to the younger people? They're so self-focused. They're so consumed with what's going on. They're lazy. They're bums. They won't get a job. They won't find work. They're just focused on what they can get and satisfy their own life. It's interesting that in the Rhetoric book in the 4th century before Christ, I think about that, it's been a long time ago. 2,400 years, Aristotle said this of the generation that was coming after him. He said they think they know everything and they're always quite sure about it. Wow. Think about that. I mean, how many times have you said that of your children or your grandchildren? They think they know everything and they're quite sure about that. They're quite sure that they know everything. And this is Aristotle. Now, if you take that and you throw it back 2,400 years, let's throw this back. 2,400 years or so ago, 2,400 years or so, throw that back. Now think about that. That means that we know a lot more, right? I mean, we know a lot more about life in general. And from Aristotle's perspective, we're like the me. You know, you add on that for 2,400 years, generation of self-centered, of self-focus. So this is the idea of what legacy are we leaving behind? I think our legacy of the next generation can never be the legacy of what's wrong with it. Because we've taught them something. If we say, what's wrong with the next generation, it means there's something wrong with us as well, which there is. It's called sin and disobedience to God. But it's the idea that we're declaring the works of the Lord. We're setting up our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren for the idea of hope, for the idea of success, for the idea of declaring the works of the Lord even to another generation. So, what's the legacy? Our God is a legacy builder. He built a legacy through Abraham. He built a legacy through Isaac. He built a legacy through Jacob, through Moses, all the way down through the generations. What's the legacy that you're going to build? What are the thoughts and ideas that you're going to instill in your children? So our God is a legacy-building God. Secondly, a father like God is loving boldly. He's building a legacy. He's loving boldly. Now, look back at verse said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. Moses hid his face for he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their sufferings. I have come down to deliver them out of the hands of the Egyptians. I love this passage because this is what it says about God, our Father. It says, I have seen what's going on. I hear what's going on. I care about what's going on. And I have come down. Now, sometimes we have the view of God, that God is the one who's on the mountaintop. And Christianity or religion or faith is about how we can get to God. So you do enough good works, climb up the mountaintop, you get to God. You do enough good deeds, and you climb up the mountaintop, and you get to God. You give enough to charity, and you're climbing up to the mountaintop, you're getting to God. You're religious enough, you're climbing up the mountaintop, and you're getting to God. And so the idea of religion is that you just need to climb up that mountaintop, and eventually you'll reach the peak, you'll find God, you'll get to God, you'll see who God is. Now, some religions teach that. Christianity isn't like that. Christianity says that we're not climbing up the mountaintop to get to God. Christianity says that God came off the mountaintop. And God came down all the way to our level. And he came down to our level so much that he put on flesh and blood. The Word became flesh, and he dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory of the only begotten Son of God, according to the Gospel of John, referring to Jesus. He became flesh and blood. He lived among us. He walked among us. He was one of us. He suffered as we suffered. He was tempted as we are tempted, yet he was without sin. He felt the pain that we feel, yet he continued to follow God. He faced the difficulties that we face, even the difficulty of enduring the cross, and yet he pressed forward and he pushed forward to honor God, his Father. And of all the characteristics that Jesus could describe God as, here's Jesus on the scene, God in the flesh, revealing the Father. And Jesus could describe God in a lot of ways, couldn't he? He could have said, God is our almighty ruler. God is our king. God is our Lord. God is the new Pharaoh. God is the Caesar. He could describe God as the Caesar. Whatever it may be. But he said, God is our Father. God is our Father. And isn't it amazing to know what our God is like through the person of Jesus Christ? That God is our Father. Kind of interesting when you think about Thomas. He's one of the disciples. And at one point, Thomas, he's really excited about what Jesus is doing, not Jesus is performing miracles. And he says to Jesus, he says, right now, this is John 14, he says, Jesus, he says, show us the Father. Let the Father show up. Maybe they were thinking of the burning bush. Maybe they were thinking of when God came and was showing up at the Red Sea. Maybe they were thinking of another event in the Old Testament. But he says to Jesus, show us the Father. Almost like Jesus was going to pull back the curtains of heaven and say, there he is, take a good look. Show us the Father. You know what Jesus said to Thomas? He said, Thomas, you've been with me this long, and you don't even see it. Because if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. You want to know what the Father is like, Thomas? The Father's like me. What's Jesus like? Jesus is filled with compassion. Jesus is merciful to the outcast. Jesus is loving to those who seem unlovable. Jesus is caring for those who may not need care. That's what the Father God is like. So show us the Father. You want to see what God is like? Everything that you've ever wondered about God, all the questions that you've ever had about God, maybe you've thought to yourself, what would God really act like? If I could see God right now, what would he really act like? What would he really be like? Well, look at Jesus. Everything you need to know about what God is like, how God would act in the world, how God would react to those who oppose him, or how God would react to those who don't like him. Look at Jesus, because he's the perfect representation of who God is. And what is our Father like? Psalm 103:3 says, as the Father shows compassion to his children, so the Lord shows compassion to those who fear him. Our God is a compassionate God. 1 John 3 verse 1 says, see what kind of love the Father has given to us, that we should be called children of God. So we are. The reason why the world does not know us is that it does not know him. It doesn't know who the Father is. That's why the world doesn't love. We want more love in the world. We want more peace in the world. Well, God is the example of that love, and God is the example of that peace as well. And it says the love of the Father has been shed on it, has been shown children for years. Well, who's going to make the first step? Who's going to step in the direction that needs to go? Maybe if you're the father, you should step in the direction first. Now, if you're a child and you're here this morning, you should step in the direction first as well because you want to embody the person of Jesus Christ. But this is the idea here of boldly loving. Stepping out in love. You may be rejected. You may not be liked. Someone may make fun of you. But all through the Christian life, we're called to love others regardless of how others may feel toward us or regardless of others giving us love as well. So the idea is boldly loving and boldly caring for other individuals, regardless of how much it bothers us as well. On Friday, we were preparing for a lot of things. We had the mud run, the vacation Bible school event, and people were preparing here as well, and there were some individuals who did a wonderful job with that ministry. We'll show you a video here in a little bit. But I was preparing for some things that night and some other things that day as well, and my 4-year-old Ames and I, we were running around all day on Friday. It was an interesting morning because I had got everybody ready. The other boys are in summer school, and we got ready. Ames and I left. And the first stop was the post office, and I had them ready. We went to the post office. We got there, and I looked back, and his shoes were off. That's kind of frustrating. Sometimes you get the shoes on, you drive half a mile, and the shoes are off. I said, "Hey, Ames," I said, "I told you to please keep your shoes on." I said, and he goes, "Sorry, Dad, it's so hot." And it is kind of hot right now, isn't it? So, okay, put his shoes on, go in the post office. So, come back out, get in the car, we're driving along. Next stop, we were going to the grocery store to get hot dogs and buns and things for Friday night. We were going to cook for all the kids and families who were here. So we get there, I pull in, I park the car, and I look back, and Ames, my 4-year-old, his socks and his shoes are off, both of them. Not just like the shoes this time, now it's the shoes plus the socks. And I say, "Hey, now your socks and your shoes are off. Can you keep them on?" He goes, "Sorry, Dad, it's so hot, so hot." I'm like, "I got the air conditioner on. Can't be that hot. It's so hot." He put his socks and shoes back on, and go into the grocery store. We get all the goods together, go load it back up, get in the car, and driving along. Need gas, stop at the gas station. Gonna go in the gas station as well. Don't want to just leave him in the car. And it was like half a mile. And I look back, and guess what? Ames' socks and shoes are off, and his shirt's off as well. Like, Ames, not only are your socks off, not only are your shoes off, but now you're not even wearing a shirt. Like, we're not going anywhere else today. You're gonna be naked by the time we end this day or something like that. At that point, he said, "Sorry, Dad, it's so hot." And I'm like, "Fine, we're going in. No socks, no shoes, you're going in, no shirt, doesn't matter. You're 4 years old. It's not like they're going to kick you out. For the rest of the day, no socks, no shoes, no shirt, you're fine. That's what we're going in with." I don't know if you've ever judged those parents before who take their children in their underwear, no socks or no shoes or no shirt. But that can be any of you at any time. So if you see me like that, don't worry about it. It's normal life. Sorry, Dad. Kids are like 4-year-olds are like that. What happens is that when they're 6, 7, 10, 12, 20, 30, 50, it's not cute anymore, is it? When your kids don't listen, or when children don't listen, when children are disobedient, when your kids grow up and they don't become what you think they should have become. Maybe they had all the talent in the world and they don't use any of that talent. You're sitting back thinking to yourself, you had all this talent. You could have been this and this and this and this. Well, what are you going to do about those type of things? Well, the idea here is that you should love boldly regardless. You should love boldly regardless. You should be a person who chooses to be like your Father, God, and love regardless of the situation. Let me ask you this. How many of you think you're a disappointment to God? Yeah. And he loves us too. He loves us when we mess up. He loves us when we break his commandments. He loves us when we run in the wrong direction. He loves us like the father loved the prodigal son who sold all the goods and wound up in the pig pen and said, "Finally, I'm done. I'm going back to my father's house." You know what we've been like if we had been the father in that runs and he embraces his son, and he says, kill the calf. We're going to have a feast today because my son, he was lost and now he's found. He had run away. Now he's returned. That's the love of the Father. It's the love of our God, the Father as well. So we want to be a Father that leaves a legacy. We want to be a Father that loves boldly. You may have saw this in the news recently, but Elon Musk is a South African-born individual. I think he's 43 or so. He has investments in South Africa, in Canada, and America as well. He's the CEO of SpaceX, which is doing some space investigation, as well as the founder of Telsa. He is worth like $19.1 billion, close to what some of us are worth, right? $19.1 billion. So he's done a whole lot with his life as far as innovation and engineering and those type of things as well. What's interesting is there's been this ongoing friction and debate. I think it's Earl Musk is his father, 72 years old. And he actually was interviewed by Rolling Stone's Elon Musk, the son, and he said, my father is the most terrible man in the world. My father is just a terrible individual. He's an angry individual. He said, one time I moved in with my father and it was the worst decision I ever made in my life. He was good at making everyone miserable. My father is the most terrible individual in life. That's what he said. Now, there's reason for that as well. I mean, Earl Musk, there's always been this tension between the father and son, and there's other things that happen as well. I think Earl Musk had a stepdaughter that was 40 years old, and the stepdaughter became pregnant with his kid, and I mean, there's all sort of convoluted things that are going on in the family as well. And these two, there's this massive friction that takes place. But for the son to say, this is the most terrible individual I've met. And the response of the father is, he is the most spoiled kid I've ever seen in my life. Now imagine that. Father and son. The most terrible individual, the most spoiled kid I've ever seen in my life. What do you see? You see, there's not really a legacy being built. Now, he did say there was some legacy, that he got my smarts and he got my engineering capabilities, but there's not a legacy of character. There's not a legacy of love. It's not a story of individuals who love boldly. It's not a story of individuals who leave a legacy from one generation to the next generation. Instead, the story, it's quite different. It's a story where someone looks at the other individual and said, this is the most miserable person I've ever seen. So there's this idea of what legacy we're building as fathers. What legacy we're building as individuals. Is our legacy one that loves boldly? Is our legacy one that cares? Is our legacy one that spans this generation so the next generation will declare the mighty works of the Lord our God? Or is the legacy this one of misery? And the legacy this one where they call kids spoiled brats and they call the father the most miserable person they've ever met. And so, are you a father like God? Are you going to choose to be a father